Hello, it's Laura Joy. So, ugh, my momness has manifested into reality. And just so crazy. It's just so wild. I literally got to a point in my life where I thought I was never going to have kids, and I had to just accept that. And like the thing is, like, with the 21st century, the way it is just not set up to produce families, because like there is no communities. People don't build communities anymore. They want to be single, and then since they want to be single, it makes everyone else just kind of be single. But like I prayed a lot, and God brought someone into my life that, honestly, we did go too fast. I'm not gonna lie, but even when rushing into something, even if it was not the best decision, I still got to put my foot down on sturdy ground afterwards and say, I'm not gonna fall down and stay down because of realizing that everything was way different than I thought it was gonna be. That happens all the time, and you just gotta find another angle, another thing to grab onto, and not in earthly possession, but God. He's what I grab onto. Honestly, being pregnant makes me realize how hungry I am, how much my mind thinks it needs something when it doesn't. Because I'm still alive, and I've gone through so much. I've gone through literal pain and emotional turmoil and rejection by everybody, it seems. And me giving everything I have and getting nothing back. It's like, is the Bible, God asks us to do that, but it's so hard to do that. It's not easy. It's not just like, oh, I'm gonna do this, which is what I always tell myself, but no. Well, one trap I get into is trying to blame my fiance for my emotional distress. And like, yeah, he's supposed to get certain things, but he doesn't, and I can't expect him to suddenly get 20 years older and have all the knowledge. Like, there's this big trap of like saying, realizing somebody still has the mindset of someone who hasn't learned something, and then calling them a child, and then like making this huge bad thing that they're a child. And it's not. I'm a child in lots of things. And it helps me be able to learn things in a different way than if I thought I knew everything. And if I thought that I couldn't learn from somebody else on how they do something. They're not. I don't really believe in age differences. Like, yeah, they're there, but how do I really know how old someone is? How can I prove it? Like, there's the legal system we've set up in this world, but how can I actually prove it? Like, I can't actually prove it. It's hard to explain. But we just moved the last couple days. Oh my gosh, and my fiance and his friend, and he's my friend too, they moved everything that we had over to these different apartments in 2 days. And the first day, I was very concerned, and I literally told him to stop carrying so much stuff in. Like, I was like, I don't care about this stuff. I care about you, and I feel like you're gonna die. And he's like, no, we gotta get this done. And honestly, I really freaking admire him for persevering like that. And his friend is freaking supportive. Oh my gosh. So I just feel like I don't deserve to be with these people. And my daughter, she's so beautiful. She's hilarious. I don't want to give her the best. I feel like I've already failed with being the best person I can be for her. Like, I've already failed with that. I gotta ask him if I should show you guys the apartment. Like, I want to. It's not set up yet, so he may want to set it up first. But after I get the clothes folded and sorted and stuff like that, I want to show you the nursing room. We had a room for her, and like, the thing that makes it so cute. Okay, first of all, my mom, she I was like tired, and I think I was holding my daughter, and mom was in there, and she put everything in like a nice place, and I was just like, because at the time I could not imagine or envision anything because I was so tired. But she started stacking stuff on the wall, and I was like, wait a minute, I really want to make this as nice as I can. And then it turns out eventually I was able to go to the store and like an antique store. It wasn't antique, it was like kind of like a second hand store with an antique part to it. But we were getting a couple things we needed, like a filing cabinet for all of our papers, and we were looking at dressers. We haven't gotten dressers yet, but we were looking at them. We got a couch. We needed that because the couch that we did have was way too heavy, and it wasn't very large. Like, we couldn't snuggle together on it. Literally, we were trying to do that, and I had to get off the couch because there was just not enough room. And yeah, like, he wasn't pushing me off, but the width of the couch was like very small. And then this one, it's like a futon situation, more of a gamer couch, so it's much better for that. Yeah. And then I was able to buy this cute nursing chair. It's pink and has yellow on it. It's like pink red and it has yellow on it. And oh my gosh, it helps my back so much. It's very cute. And that was only $25 for that. Where if it were brand new and I got it from the person who made it brand new, it would probably be like $500. I don't know. So my vision of perfectly treating people is paying them a good amount for the work they put into something. I want to do that, especially if it's at a restaurant and there's a server. I want to give her at least $100 every time, or him, but I can't because I don't have enough money to do that right now. So, or like if somebody made a piece of clothing, like, honestly, that's priceless because they handmade that. But I don't have $20 to spend on one item of clothing that is going to get everything under the sun on it. It's gonna get food spit up, my herb, somebody else's herb. It's gonna get everything I cook on it. It's gonna get flour. It's gonna fade in the sun. It's just clothes, you know. But we need it to have modesty and to keep the heat next to our skin. It's one thing I am so thankful for, but I hate it and I wish I didn't have to have it. But if somebody hand makes something for me that is I need every day, helps me not be afraid. It's kind of like their friendship. And I wish people didn't have to sell their friendship, you know? Yeah. Being poor has made me want to just give everyone everything for free as much as possible, because I wish I could make some houses and like a huge garden and a huge park area for homeless people and people to live in without having to pay stupid money to somebody who you don't even know what they're doing with that money. It's like I do understand having to maintain the grounds, having to maintain everything, but like a building, you build it once and it's there. It's not going anywhere unless there's a tornado. Then you do have to be able to rebuild it, but there's a Bible verse that says, "Woe to them that put like stack house to house, or like fill up the land until there is no room left." And this is why, because there's no resources left. There's no common ground, literal common ground, where it doesn't belong to anyone. It's there for everyone. That's what people don't realize anymore. There is no place that nobody owns, and that's terrifying. That's killing people. I want to be able to have some things that are common ground, like buy some plots of land that, honestly, I realize that whatever I buy is not mine. But because I'm gonna die, it's still gonna be here. So best to make it as good as it can be to provide for people who are left behind and people who are in need of something. Yeah. Yeah. This video is so long. Anyway, love you guys.